Plaintiff Jennifer Thiessen was friends with the defendant. But Jennifer says after she and her family moved in with the defendant, she became a bully. Jennifer claims one night the defendant went into a drunken rage over French fries and destroyed Jennifer's belongings. And she's suing because the defendant refused to return her property. Defendant Teresa Hardy denies that she went into a drunken rage and destroyed Jennifer's property, but admits that she was fed up with Jennifer and her family eating her food. Teresa's countersuing for unpaid rent and emotional distress.
Start with you.
We moved in together with good intentions, my family.
When?
This was March 27th of this year. What started out with good intentions turned into an utter living nightmare. Miss Hardy and I were good friends, but she became the epitome of an adult bully. I knew that she drank. I did not know the severity of her drinking. One particular evening, she came home and was upset, went on a drunken rampage, literally over French fries. I did not leave her French fries. During this drunken rampage, she broke a lot of my items and was malicious enough. We had all of our pictures on the refrigerator, her family as well as mine. And I had a friend's picture on the refrigerator who had just passed away. She tore up and put it in a bag.
I did not do that, sir. That is a lie. I took all of their pictures and put them in a bag and gave them to her later. I did not that night. She was in bed. She was in bed. I didn't even talk to her that night.
That was the only picture that was torn up.
Ask her about the picture that she tore up of my son, that I had of my son and me when my son was a little baby, and that's the only picture that my son liked. And he was very upset that it was tore up and threw in your closet after you moved out.
Did you?
No, I had no access to the downstairs. But I do have...
That picture was in your pictures that was on the refrigerator that you hung the pictures
All right,
of.
ma'am. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I do have text messages from that night.
About the pictures?
About what the fight was over.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay.
This is pretty good insight into the character. If you would tear up pictures of a recently lost friend, and then secondly, if you would tear up her son's baby pictures.
And I did not. From that night on, I had no access to the downstairs.
Yes, she did.
I had no access to the kitchen. I was unable to cook, had no electric. I mean, this all started from...
It didn't start from fries, ma'am. She says, "What happened to my hamburger?"
If you read...
Your Honor,
if you read
Your
further,
Honor,
it is
Your
down.
Honor,
Where is the bacon and the blue cheese?
Your Honor,
I guess y'all ate it all.
wow. Your Honor, I paid
Get out
for
of my
dinner
house. I want you out of my house as soon as possible.
Your Honor, I paid for
You will
dinner that
move
night.
out. Period. Ate her hamburger.
If you go down further, it
Bet
does.
you'll never eat another hamburger.
It does.
Nobody else.
That was just the straw. That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
I know it.
I paid for dinner that night. She was supposed to cook us dinner. I came home. Everything that I bought for them to eat.
No, that's still...
Every time I came home, it was either burnt up or ate or gone or I don't know what she did.
That's right. That was your last straw.
She's trying to make me pay for propane on a grill that I never cooked on the whole time that they stayed there.
Ooh, you were really...
I paid for the food for you to cook.
You did not pay for our
You're
food.
really mad about that hamburger. I'll cut the electricity off. I'll disconnect it.
No,
I'm going to disconnect the electricity.
That's when she decided she wasn't going to pay for her electric, which I have. She has not paid electric.
No, you're still on this hamburger diet.
Your Honor, they were being evicted. Can I say something, please?
Let her give some background, ma'am.
They were being evicted from where they were staying at. They were 3 months behind on their rent. And they had no place to go. And I was being a friend from way back in and asked her if she wanted to come move in with me. I have text right here from me and her that shows that she's 2 months behind on her rent.
All right, we're letting her explain her case first. Go ahead.
Another incident was that her cat got out I mean, this is how crazy it progressed.
Did she find the cat immediately?
No,
No, it was brought back after the day after they left. After
she
they
said that I
I'd have been
ate
upset
the cat.
my
too,
son.
Huh?
I have
Said
text
that I
messages.
ate the cat and put it all over social media.
My son overheard them
I have
talking
that
about. Well,
too.
you should have put the cat back in. They took my cat and brought the cat back the next day after they moved out.
Hide your animals around them or they'll disappear.
Yep.
The hungry.
I sure did.
The hungry hippos are finally moving. Yay! Hide your animals around them or they'll disappear. Because they eat your cats, I guess.
And when we first started, it was financially beneficial for both of us to live together. Both her mother and my mother have been diagnosed with cancer. And when we...
I don't want to hear any nonsense comment about that now. Go ahead.
there was some.
From either party. I don't want to hear anything.
It was beneficial financially
Got it.
for me to be able to stop working and be able to take care of my mom, as well as
did not
How
take
did
care of
things
her
go
mother.
Bad? To start, how did
Okay, the
things
thing,
go bad?
literally, it was that night. I mean, there was little spats here and there, but it was that night, and the apology that we got, which was further on into the text messages, she said she was upset over the French fries. When I brought up the fact that there were so many things that she had broken during that rampage, and when we moved in, we bought the paint, we painted, we cleaned the house, we did all the stuff we were
Sir,
supposed to
they
do.
painted the bedrooms that they stayed in.
Got
and
that,
she
ma'am.
thinks
But
that I
that's
should
not
have
how
to pay
it started
for the
out.
paint.
You're suing for personal property. How does she owe you?
We moved out the first load June 27th. We got the first load out, left a note on the door,
There was no note left on no door.
Ma'am.
spoke to her son, who, and this was not face to face, he was behind the door, and said, we will be back next Saturday, which was July 4th. When we returned, the locks were changed. So there were, and I have an itemized list.
Let's see it. And you haven't been able to get them? Have you tried
I have
since
not.
then?
I have been back several times.
And what happens?
She has, and I have called the police each and every time to go along with us.
And what
So
happens?
she's never home. She's not home. We set up another time, she's not home. So we tried this July 4th. The last time that we tried, which was July 18th, I figured out this was enough. I'm not doing this. I filed a lawsuit.
Ma'am?
I have a police report showing that they were supposed to have moved out of my house on the 28th of June. I also have text messages on here from the 18th, way after now, that they told the police officer that they would be out of my home.
Yeah, well, you're reinforcing what she said. She said that they did move in June. Then she said she's been trying to get her things ever since.
The police
and that
officer
the last
advised
time
me-
was July 18th. You admit that it's July 18th.
The police officer, the police officer advised me. The police officer advised me that I can change the locks on my door. She left. She put locks on the upstairs doors. Left the water running in the bathroom, so my water bill would be higher. And that is in the police
for
report.
that? Why aren't you suing for that damage then that she caused?
My landlord, I pay $50 a month for water.
Yeah, and you locked her out. That was illegal. Your counterclaim for
She
rent
locked me out of a bathroom that we shared together also. I also have
also
text
have
message
a
on here
police
that she
report
was
petition.
trying to
Okay.
come back on August the 11th and still get her belongings after she already filed the lawsuit.
Yeah, she wants them today, tomorrow, yesterday. She's wanted them
Sir,
before
the
the
stuff
lawsuit.
that she has left behind is not worth $50.
What
and
is it?
There is a Shackley entertainment center that is about to fall apart with the TV sitting on it. Okay, I also have a picture. She took the shower head from the upstairs locked bathroom door that she locked, took the shower head and the shower curtain so we couldn't use the shower.
Are you kidding me?
That's what she did, yes.
Are
She
you
did that. No, that's what she did.
You
we
said you
haven't
haven't
been
showered
prepared.
since.
No, I have a downstairs bathroom.
That was June.
No, I have a downstairs bathroom. Yes, I shower
okay,
daily.
well then you could shower.
I shower
Don't act
daily.
like she stopped you from showering since
But she
June.
stole that from the resident.
The only issue here,
reason-
ma'am, is
Okay.
rent now.
Okay.
And you say
Okay.
that she owes you rent. How so? Even though you illegally locked her out, what months are you asking
Sir, she
for
was
rent?
already out of my house. She was just leaving her belongings there like I'm a storage shed.
And then that means she wasn't all the way out if her things were still there. And did you pay for that month that you left your things?
No, she did.
I did not pay June's rent.
All
And
right. How
this
much is rent for June?
$350.
We didn't have electric, and we didn't
Yes, she did
have a
electric.
kitchen to cook in.
I have no
Hold
way.
on, why?
Because she locked us out of the kitchen from May 12th on.
Ma'am, did you lock them out?
No, I did not lock them out of the
kitchen.
kitchen. I did not lock them out of the kitchen.
You have evidence of that?
It's part of the cat one where it says,
I wanna see what
I
this
can't
woman
believe
said
that
she
they.
locked you out.
Circle for me, please.
Out of the kitchen. That sounds likely, though, ma'am. That's what you were so upset about, the food. And what emotional distress has she caused you?
A friend of hers has been texting me on Facebook, not even about 2 weeks ago. It's my life mission to destroy you. Hey, is your mom dead yet? Would you like to see those texts?
Yeah.
No.
Who's saying that?
I don't even want to say everything that this says on here.
Let's see it.
That's what a.
You're such a piece of
That's her friend.
Well,
I believe she was there
Team-
with her that day that she did that.
such and such poor dear.
I don't even know who said
It's
that.
my mission to destroy you. Hey,
My
is
life
your,
mission. Yes.
Hey, is your mom dead yet? Come on now.
And that's
That is her
disgusting.
friend.
I don't know.
That is
who
her
did that.
disgusting friend. That's the
Who did
kind of
that?
person she
Who
is.
did that?
That's the kind
Who
of person.
did that?
Don't stand up here and
I
act like
have
you are
no
so-
idea who
such
did
a
that.
saint.
But if I
You
could
are
control
garbage.
people, I
You
would
are
not be
garbage.
here now.
You are garbage.
If I could control people, I would
are
not be
garbage.
here now.
You are.
My mother has
you-
stage 4 cancer right now. She's dying.
And I love your
And
mom.
that you
How dare you say that?
Really?
I loved your mom. And you've
garbage.
known that. I loved your kids.
You're
I
garbage.
loved you.
and
You
him,
destroyed.
and
You
you're
made a
garbage.
mockery
And
of
you see what she
everything.
says about my
How
children
dare
in
you
there?
say that?
She says about my children in there.
I love your kids. How dare you say that? How many
How do
times
you
did
know?
you go
Such a
drinking
hypocrite.
and I'm the one stuck with
You
your
had
kids?
nowhere to go when I let you in my home.
You had no beds
abused
for
it.
your children.
You
had no
abused-
beds. You had no furniture. You had no curtains.
You
had
made my-
garbage bags.
you made my life a
drank
living
5
hell.
to 6
I am
nights
so
a week.
glad you are gone.
I took care of your children.
You did not take care of
You're
them.
a liar.
I knew it.
You're a
What
liar.
Piece of crap you
You're
are.
a liar.
You didn't have
Oh,
nowhere to go.
whatever.
Like always. Would you like to see your
Whatever.
past evictions?
You're a liar. No, I don't have any. Teresa.
Yes, you do. I can show them
You're
to
a
you.
such a liar.
I don't think the lady would be that nasty. She wouldn't react as she is today. She wouldn't show any remorse. She wouldn't be here saying, I would never do that. She wouldn't be so emotional. And that's why I was letting you all go on and
Sir,
on.
I gave up my
So I could
bedroom.
kind of pick up whose disposition and whose character would be inclined to do something like this, because it is important to kind of get to the bottom of this. Now, I'll grant you, ma'am, your property. She agrees that she has it. She didn't mention the wicker dresser. You got that wicker dresser?
I do not have a wicker
Yes,
dresser.
you do.
I don't have
What
a
happened
wicker
to
dresser.
it? What happened to it?
I do not have. There's a couple drawers from a wicker
Well,
dresser.
then that's
There's
what
not
it is. You
There's
got-
not a dresser there.
What
There's
the
a couple
drawers? What do you
drawers
have the
from-
drawers and no
There's
dresser
2
for?
drawers. They left it there. That's what they decided to move.
No, I'm gonna grant this woman her money. $2,062. Plus, I'm gonna throw a hamburger in for good keeping. For good keeping. Judgment for the plaintiff. I'm not gonna grant you emotional distress, ma'am. And the rent, I will grant. Good luck to you, ladies. Bye-bye.
So glad you're out of my life. You're such a piece of.
Really?
That's
Really?
what you are. You're a user. That's all you are.
Really?
A user.
And all you are is a drunken.
I would like to slap the out of you right now if I
But
could.
you know what? You know, no.
You are a
But
piece
you know,
of.
This is
You
what
are a
we've had
piece
to
of. The
entire
reason why
time.
you could
Really?
not pay your rent is because all you did was smoke dope. Would you like to
Really?
see that text?
Really?
Huh?
Really?
Would you like to see that?